Hello, Team WL. I hope you all had a great weekend. As a company, our final weekend of the month was strong. We are now down to the final 5 selling days of the month, and many bonuses and accelerators are on the line. The best salespeople have a goal and a plan to maximize their paycheck. We'll talk about that in a minute. Now, let's see who's leading going into the final few days of the month. John and Team Great Lakes still maintain the lead, tracking at 122%, but Devin and Team SoCal are just behind them at 120%, so it should be a tight race to the end. In the district rankings, Don and Team STE also continue their lead, tracking at 136%, but Ben and Team LAX hold a second place spot at just 132%, and Dan and Team CHW hold third at 127%. Should be a fun finish to watch here as well. In the store rankings, Gustavo and Team MRG continue their dominating month, tracking at 232%. Amazing work, Team MRG. Tariq and Team LSC are currently in second place at 213%, and Danaria and Team Red hold third at 210%. With only a few days left, can our leaders hold on to their spot, or will someone step it up and take them down? Now, let's take a look at our top movers from last week. Ricardo and Team FLL had a large jump, going up 12 spots in the district rankings. That is incredible so late in the month. Paul Perez and Team CKS jumped up 5 spots, and Paul Rangel and Team Ida moved up 4 spots. In the store rankings, Hayana and Team Dal had the biggest jump at an impressive 161 spots. Daniel and Team GNV moved up 93 spots, and Jamal and Team STA moved up 86 spots. Make these last few days count and see if your team can improve their ranking before the end of June. So, as we reach the end of the month, many of you are fighting not only for ranking, but also to ensure you either hit or maintain the highest commission accelerators. I'm giving everyone some homework. I want each retail WLer to know what it would take to hit 2 phone accelerator levels higher than you're currently tracking to hit, and 1 accessory accelerator level. So everyone needs to update their commission calculator right now with their expected payout, and then add in more sales until you achieve 2 more phone accelerator levels and 1 accessory level, and see how many devices and accessories that would take, and more importantly, how much more money you would add to your commission check. In many cases, that's hundreds of additional dollars. That will become your goal for these final 5 days, and then you need to follow our simple plan to get there. Number 1, maximize every customer interaction by ensuring that you're adding lines and EP. Everyone is pitched 5 lines along with tablets. We have some great examples on the intranet on how to build value into the additional lines and how to use bundling to close it. Number 2, you need to dig deep into every customer account that comes through the door for any reason. You have NBA at your fingertips, and we need to be at 100% on that by now. So use it to sell more add-a-lines and EP and more upgrades. Your accelerators depend on total device volume, so all box sales are important, and NBA gets you there. Number 3, dig deep into your callback binders. I guarantee you have 2 to 3 sales just sitting there waiting for you to call them and sell them on all the great promos that we have right now. Talk to your DMs as well about some additional sweeteners that they may be willing to provide to close more sales. Number 4, you need to bring traffic in. Don't just be a victim of how many customers walk through your door. Everyone has hundreds or even thousands of people walking around outside their store or in the mall. Get outside the store and sell them on the value of Sprint. With 5 days left in the month, the great salespeople understand that achieving accelerators means that every single box they sell between now and the end of the month, they will earn more money, and so have all the other boxes they've sold all month long. So update those commission calculators and shoot for 2 accelerator levels above your current tracking in phones and 1 level above in accessories. Then use the 4 tactics I listed earlier to ensure you get there. So let's finish the month strong.